Charles Vader. And Dark must have put a hex on him for later. Him and Lex Luthor, Superman. Here comes the ring.
I woke last night to the sound of thunder. Waiting on the thunder. Waiting on the thunder. Rebels! Welcome to Hot Toys, Hot Coffee. Here's my hot co-host, Mr. Gary's Grails.
Hello, everybody. How you doing this morning?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Uh-oh. I'm hearing you twice.
You're hearing me twice?
There you go.
Okay. Did you
Hear
get
me
it?
now?
I can hear you, brother. I can hear you.
Perfecto.
Sweet.
Well, we have a hot
Special
guest
guest
today. Let's bring in our special guest today. You know him. He's kind of super. He's kind of awesome. He's John from the Super Awesome Geek Show.
What's up, brother?
Hey,
We start
how
off
you doing, guys? How you doing?
Nice
good.
to
We're
see
grabbing
you,
a
man.
cup. We're going to see what's up, guys. Cheers.
Grab a
Hot
cup.
coffee.
See what's
What's
up?
Fine.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And mine is actually too hot. I just took a sip and I'm like, oh, it's
Oh.
too hot.
That'd be a first for Hot
Like
Toys. Hot
Gary,
Coffee.
he's too
Yeah.
hot, you know? Like,
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Our first injury on the webcast.
yeah,
So-
yeah. I burnt my tongue.
So how's
Brandon
everybody doing?
Looney Tunes, first
Say
one
hi to
here.
people in the chat, Ed. See who's here today.
Brandon Looney Tunes, first one here. Ultra Carzilla says he'll be back in a little while. He's at Walmart.
All
So he
right.
should make it to the live.
Find us something nice.
Absolutely.
Good to see you, Brandon. Hope you've been well. It's been a while.
We got Lax Sivarak. He's
All
got
right,
his
everybody,
coffee.
what's up?
Back.
He's
What's up, my
ready.
friend? I got your voice message, by the way. I was going to give you a call later today.
Lack is shoveling snow.
Oh, my.
He was playing in the snow down there in Pensacola. Yeah.
Florida. Never mind, guys. I'll be heading to Walmart later, so I will stick around, okay?
Lack greeting everybody.
Zilla says that he was a Target. Finally got a Jurassic World Hammond collection. What is that?
Allosaurus, nice.
Allosaurus, okay. Look terrifying for my Halo Jurassic World crossover. That sounds cool. Super John, like says. What do you say?
Everybody's saying hi.
Lack the Terminator Zero hater? Everybody's
Is
saying
that
hello.
the animated? Was Terminator Zero the animated?
I believe so. Yeah, I
I
believe
liked
so.
it. It was good. I thought it was good.
I think it was. So, do we want to do the little show and tell section first? And
Sure.
John, you got
Everybody
something
wanna do? Yeah,
hot
whatever
toy
you-
related you want to show off to folks?
Oh, I can show this off. Let me
Alright.
turn on my little spotlight and we'll turn the
Ooh.
camera over there.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Let's see
You
if
wanna
we
blow
can
him up,
get
Ed?
this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a way we can get this in better? I don't know.
There we go.
But I have a Darth Maul we can take a look at.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
see how we
You're
can do it.
nice.
Is that going to work?
Yeah, looks good, brother.
Now that's from
Darth
the
Maul comes
Clone
complete
Wars?
with dual lightsaber, mechanical arms, and he's got the metal legs underneath cloth pants. But from his knees down, you can see all the metal parts. His waist has been sewn together with these metal straps that you have here, because if you remember correctly, Darth Maul was chopped in half, and his lower half was destroyed and turned into a spider body in the Clone Wars. Later, he got irregular legs put on when was that when the Mandalorians found him?
I was going to ask you, did they really cover how he survived being chopped in half?
They
And how
did.
that-
They did.
He didn't bleed
I
out
remember
on the way down.
I remember the witches like putting almost real legs on him, but
Did the witches do the legs? Okay, it was them.
he had like clawed feet though. Like his feet weren't.
Yeah,
perfect.
he had clawed
How he
feet
got
like
the perfect
Grievous.
leg.
Yeah, he had Grievous legs.
That's right, like Grievous. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
This Darth Maul has an awesome head sculpt, I think, with really
Absolutely
cool
does.
spikes on it. His eyes look fantastic. He's got a jacket jersey thing over his chest, and you can see part of his chest with the tattoos on it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Really,
So
really
the
cool.
batteries go in the arm, and it does have the light up feature like a lot of their Star Wars lightsaber?
Yeah.
Characters do?
I don't
Okay.
have the batteries in right now though, but I think it's a separate hand. There's a hand that has I think it has the saber connected to it. And
Yeah.
then you pop the blade. You have to pop these blades out and pop it into that one,
Yeah.
and then you can turn it on. Because this hand that I have is just one to grip it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they haven't perfected the light up function. I'm going to show you, which I never do. I never put the batteries in because they last for like 10 minutes and then they
Yeah,
just
I
die
think you've
forever.
got to like finagle the wires. This thing actually comes apart, and I think you got to finagle the wire up and plug it in when you put that arm on, when you put that hand on
Okay.
with the lights. It was the same way with the Darth Vader. Do you remember? I don't know. My Darth Vader has those plugs in his back that you got to plug in with wires.
Yeah, that's what the Luke does too. The Mandalorian Luke has a separate arm with the lightsaber affixed in it, and then the batteries go in the forearm, and it makes.
But I was not planning on having. My Hot Toys collection. I have one Batman to represent DC. It's Batman '89.
Nice.
If they do a really nice Christopher Reeves Superman in the future, I would get that. And then I have for Marvel, I've got Wolverine, and I've decided I will probably get the Hulk when they do a Hulk.
Oh yeah.
With the it's from Hano, right? The Hano.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you have the yellow suit. I have the brown suit.
Yeah,
Fine.
the less expensive Hot Toys that Hano.
They're good though. The quality's good.
Yeah, they're really nice, and so that'll represent my Marvel. But for Star Wars, I've been doing all the troopers, and a lot of it is because I was shocked. I got the Biker Scout and the Stormtrooper first, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. They did one of those Christmas sales where you basically bought one and got one free. And so I got the Stormtrooper and Biker Scout that time. And then over the couple years, I found three sequel trilogy guys on Mercari and eBay for like $50-$60 or less. One of them was like $30. It was only $30. And because no one wanted the sequel troopers. No one wants them. So if you wait for an auction, they won't go. People will not be bidding on them, and you'll just get them for like $50 or less. And I got the Flame Trooper, the regular Trooper, and the Snow Trooper from the sequels. And then so I was like, yeah, my Trooper collection's coming along. And then I got the Rogue One Sand Trooper guy. What is he? The guy's in the sand. It's on Scarif. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Black Death Trooper or whatever it was.
Right.
And again, those were not retail. They were around $100 because I got them on an auction again. Either Mercari or eBay. I can't remember which. But and then I just got off Mercari for $109 the Dark Trooper, the robot one, and
it's a good deal.
And I have half of a dead robot because Gary had a broken one and sent me the broken one. So those are in the cabinet. And the most expensive one I think was the Han Solo Trooper, the range. Is it a range? Not the range trooper, not the one in the snow, but the other one that was on the speeder bike during the chase scene when
Han Solo.
Yeah, the Solo.
Yep, I know
the Solo Scout Trooper guy. That was because I think he was close to 300, so he was retail.
The prices are going up, especially on some of the premium figures now. Hot Toys is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess it's to be expected, but it's hard to pay $350, $400 for a couple of some of these die-cast figures are up there.
Yeah. And then so this year, I got the Darth Vader, and then this year I saw I got an email or something that said, hey, they were doing another sale, Christmas holiday stuff. And at the time they had one of the troop transport trooper guys, driver guys, the gray armor for sale or for free. If you spent, I don't know what it was, but I ended up so I got Darth Maul was in their sale area. And then the white trooper, that's kind of like that. It was in there. It was like the driver of the tank, I think from Rogue One or whatever, you know, like they were both on sale, and it got me enough to get the free gray trooper guy, which is basically the trooper that Mando and the comedian Bill Burr dressed up as when they went into that facility. You
forgot
know
his character name, but
yeah.
Doug.
So I ended up with Darth Maul just because I was saying I'm only going to stick to troopers, and then I had Darth Vader, but then when he was cheap and he was going to get me basically the cost of, you basically got 3 figures for $300.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Awesome.
So I was like, well, then if I'm going to have another one that's not a trooper, it's going to be Darth Maul.
Is that the base that came with him that he's on?
Yeah, that's the base that came with him.
Is it? I can't really tell. Is it a metal like flooring?
It looks like a metal flooring, but it
doesn't have like the footprints, like all the sand ones.
No, it doesn't have the footprints.
Yeah.
No, it's
it shouldn't. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
It looks like a base, like Scarif base or something. I don't know.
I wish they would do all the bases with that rectangular format, because sometimes they do the hexagonal ones, you know, with the Rebel.
And they don't fit weird in the cabinet when you got.
Yeah, they don't line up well that way. You got to mess with them.
Yeah.
Keep it uniform, you know.
Anyway,
very cool.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm very happy with them, and my my collecting experience with Hot Toys has been better than I originally thought it would be. Like because I mean, back like even 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, I will never get a Hot Toy because I don't think they're worth the money that they cost. They're, you know, on average $250 going up to $300, and I was like, they're not worth it. When you look at a 6-inch figure that has such incredible detail that you can get, I mean, at the time when I was making the argument, I was like, you can get for $15 to $20, and you double that size and put some cloth clothing on it, and you want me to think that it's like 10 times the price?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that it's 10 times the value. And I'm like, no, because I'll tell you, one of my friends has all of the Jedi from the 90s when Hasbro did them all 12-inch.
Okay.
And even myself, who knows what I'm looking at, I was on a call with him on a Zoom call, and I was looking at his background. He had them all standing up there, and I went, "Oh, are those all Sideshow? I can't believe you got that many Jedi. That's incredible." And he goes, "No, those are all the Hasbro ones that I got for like $10 or $20." And he goes, "Actually, the only one that's Hot Toys is this one." He pulls down an Obi-Wan. And I was like, when he was in the mix, I could not tell the difference. I could not pick out which one was the Hot Toys and which ones were the 90s. So I'm like, that alone, if you're looking at it from a little bit of a distance, that alone tells you that, you know, unless you get into the intricacies of them, they're not. And even owning a few, and I'm starting to think, like. Yeah, they're not really worth what they're. That's why I'm glad that I've been able to get so many of them for, 100, 150 or less.
Yeah,
so
you can afford to
my
be patient.
experience getting Hot Toys has been better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And I think it's a much better idea to try and get a lot of them secondhand, because there's a lot of them that don't hold their value, unfortunately.
I do dig the articulation a lot, and the way the clothing fits the body.
Yeah,
it's got a tight. I mean, it's almost like it's a tailor-made outfit, instead of like, I mean, it's quite amazing, man. They're little leather pouches and stuff, and
the
articulation is great. The face sculpt is nice, the gloss in the eyes, on a good face sculpt.
They've come a long way.
People actually have eyes that move. Like I think the Darth Maul has that. Didn't the Batman? Didn't the Batman have eyes that move? Who was the other one?
Yeah, they have movable.
Yeah.
The roll, what do they call it? I forgot the name of the system, but the PERS system, I think they call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the new ones are coming out with that now.
You have to take their heads apart, but I mean,
still neat stuff though. Very neat. They've advanced a lot. Yeah, they've advanced.
I'm gonna jump out of this one and go switch over to my camera
I can
show off the Thor. So I'll be right back. When you see me backstage, let me back in.
I sure will.
Yeah, and to represent, so me doing all the troopers, I need to go into the Clone Wars era and the prequels.
Yeah.
And to represent the ARC troopers, I've got 5s on the way. So I ordered 5s.
Very cool.
And then I want to get a Mark 1 trooper. And I could live with 5 representing. Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
I could live with 5s representing the Mark II, but I kind of want to leave him as representing the ARC troopers because they're slightly different. And then actually track down and find like a 501st Mark II or something,
That's cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I'd like to get a plain white Phantom Menace, or I guess it was Attack of the Clones armor, Mark I clone trooper. You know what I mean? And I think they're going to put.
That'd be very cool.
I thought I did see that they're coming up with another version that I might just end up ordering that.
I wouldn't mind having some clone troopers and an evil looking Anakin. Like, that'd be awesome.
You see him okay? The lighting?
Great. Yeah, he looks good.
So Endgame, Bro Thor. I'm going to show you the figure first. I got him kind of in a stoic holding Stormbreaker. Yeah. Was Mjolnir down here, but I did for a change. I put the batteries in the weapons, which I never do. But let's take a better look at the figure first. Look at old Bro Thor. Look at him.
Got his belly.
Look at that belly. Look at it.
That looks like me.
You and me both, pal. Must be. But it's nice. I love the sculpting on the hair.
That's awesome.
The layered look. It looks. And the likeness is just Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Got the little braided beard going. The little.
Yeah, see, that's one thing they do really well is their head sculpts are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, yeah, that's great.
I put the battery. I didn't put all the lighting effects, but like his lightning effects. I don't think you can see it with this other light on. Hold on. Let me turn this light off. Now you can't see it. Well, there's lighting effects in his chest through these things here, but the weapons is the cool thing they did. So the batteries are in Stormbreaker here. Let me see how I turn it on. There's a little switch on top somewhere.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, neat. Yeah. That's neat.
It's not that. It's in less lighting. It looks even better, but the Mjolnir one is really good. I thought. Hold on. And that one's simple. The batteries go in one end. You simply just twist the handle.
Oh, sweet. That was bright too.
And that lights up really well. Yeah, they did a good job. Nice. So I may end up giving this one to Cap for Endgame since that's what he was holding.
That'd be cool.
During the movie because Cap's got his own, but it doesn't.
It's too bad they can't do like little arc reactors inside that happens to have.
Right.
What do they call like the Jacob's Ladder thing?
Yeah.
That'd be tight.
If I can get him back in. I was real happy with this, and he looks great with the Endgame Iron Man and the Endgame Cap as well. So
now, does the arms and the body is sort of that rubberized material?
Yeah, it's the articulation is not super great with it. You can't get a total 90-degree bend. That's about it. Here, that's the bend right there. Okay. And because of the leather on the legs, that way he'll get a good knee bend. And you got a split cut boot, which is cool, but you're not going to get a lot of, and there's no waist.
So the legs are like a faux leather kind of thing.
Yeah, and there's actually padding under here. You can feel it. Wow. Because they had to bulk him up because he was, he was a chunky monkey in that movie, So
yeah, that outfit looks awesome. Like the way it's tailored, they do a good job with these things.
Yeah, the cape, I love the cape. They got the little folds sculpted into it. See how it kind of goes down. And then the black interior looks great against it's a nice contrast.
Wow, it's thick too,
Yeah. It drapes really well.
Hey, there you go. Where'd you stand? Where'd that end up?
So he lays down real well.
This concludes the broadcast. All right.
He lays down.
While I go retrieve that, I'll be right back. I'll switch over to the other camera. All right.
Sounds good, man.
All right, man. If I can get out of here.
Yeah, that's sweet. I think that.
I can't even log out of it.
Very cool.
That's funny. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I like that. That's sweet. That's sweet.
So, Ed, do you have a theme? Do you have like a? I know that Gary does a lot of Marvel. Gary does a lot of Marvel.
I love Star Wars, right? And I've got 10 Hot Toys so far. and 7 of them are Star Wars. But then I had to have Deadpool. My wife loves Deadpool, so I got her Deadpool. And then I ended up getting Spider-Man.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a good Spider-Man. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I had a Spider-Man. So then, but it all started when John Joker sent me a Heath Ledger Joker a few years back.
Wow.
And Heath Ledger
was number one. That was the first.
Yes, that was number one. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and if I was to say a comic book fan, I'm more of a Batman fan than any other comics. So eventually I would like to get all the Batmans.
That's cool.
But I kind of just, I love Spider-Man too. And I got a good deal on a Spider-Man. Picked them up. But I've got more Star Wars than anything else as of right now.
Yeah, see, I know myself, like I could end up going bonkers. Because like if I, like Darth Maul and Darth Vader makes sense because they were like the main bad guys. And I don't feel like I need any tertiary characters to go with them. But if I ended up with a Luke Skywalker, I would never be satisfied until I had Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Luke.
I've got a Luke. I've got a Luke.
And then I would need R2 and 3PO. You know what I mean? Like I would just go down that road, and I would be like, well, I have to have the whole cast, or else I wouldn't.
Well, I got
any one of them.
I've got the Luke from Return of the Jedi, and I've got some Mando ones. So I'm kind of pretending it's the Luke from Mando.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. It'd be very easy to get C-3PO and Han Solo.
Yeah. But I mean, on the opposite side of that, though, is I could have 3PO and R2 and say that's good. You know what I mean? Like, not have to have Luke, Han, and Leia. But if I had any of the three, Luke, Han, and Leia, then I would have to get all 5 plus Chewbacca. You know what I mean? It would. It just in my head, it wouldn't make sense having just one of those guys standing around. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's putting up all the links for the channels. That's cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Lack. That's one of the new mods, Lack Siverack.
Yeah.
One of my newest moderators. So have you heard of Mars Toys?
No,
John?
I hadn't until you told me about them. Yeah.
Okay, so I found this out yesterday. Now their actual site is kind of lame. Like they just show their new stuff, and they also had some of So toys and stuff. So I want to show you guys this Mars from eBay and Macari, and a certain figure that I would love to have.
Nice.
And they're 1/6 scale. They're a lot like Hot Toys. Let me throw this up here. Let me see. Can you guys see that pretty well, or you want me to make it bigger?
Go full screen if you can. Yeah.
Full screen. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Let's see.
Hey, Brett.
Let me do that.
Fill those cups and see what's up. Yes, we have, my friend.
Yeah, I think it's as big as it's gonna let me.
I think what you have to do is you're gonna have to do edit at the bottom, and there you go. No, there you go.
That's good.
All right. So I want to show you guys. Maybe. Let's see here.
Mars Toys. Is he on eBay, or has he got his own little store somewhere else?
So this is Mars Toys is like a Hot Toys, third party. Is it rolling? Is it scrolling?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So they've got some of the same ones as Hot Toys. They've got like Back to the Future and some of the Batman stuff. This one here, like here's one of the Jokers. This is the Joker from the TV series, and he looks amazing.
Look at the price drop on that one. Wow,
$85.
I know.
Right. Comes with a lot of cool stuff. And if you look real close, you can see that his mustache is covered up with paint.
Did you click on the... I'm still seeing the whole page.
Oh, you're still seeing the whole page. Shoot.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, it didn't take us if you clicked.
I'm not good at doing this. How about now?
Nope.
No? Okay, let me go back real quick. Oh, I see. Okay. Shoot.
If it's going opening a new window, it's not going to bring us with it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Darn. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I want to see Cesar Romero. I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Is that Biff from Back to the Future?
Yeah,
We're back.
It is.
So Lack asked, is there a Yoda? Actually, I do have 2 Yoda hot toys as well. I've got the Clone Wars animated Yoda hot toy, and I have the Empire Strikes Back Yoda that sits on a log.
Nice. Nope.
Can you guys see him now?
There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
That full screen will be good to go. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, let me make that full screen real quick. Sorry. Yeah, okay, it's there.
Yep.
So there's that one, which I really like. I like this one a lot.
That's a pretty good likeness too for Cesar Romero. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean it does. It looks a lot like him.
$85. Look, wow.
Like the shorts. Okay.
Yeah, remember when you had the surf contest with Batman?
Oh yeah.
Buy 3 things, get 1% off. Oh, big deal. Yeah.
Okay, so let me X out of that one for a moment. And then I want to show you the other one that I'm really.
A lot of these companies like this, Mars, Soso Toys, the third-party companies are doing some quality stuff, and the prices are definitely more affordable. So if you're not, married to Hot Toys necessarily, brand loyal, you save some money and get a good figure. Just got to shop around.
There it is. So this is the one I want, guys.
That's the one you told me.
That's the one Gilster's talking about. Ever dance in the devil with the pale moonlight?
Jack,
look at that face.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing, right? I mean, that's and the original Hot Toys Joker is considered a grail in the Hot Toys community. I mean, I don't know what it's eBaying for now, but it's not $271. I can tell you.
Wow. This is what he comes with. He comes with 2 extra head sculpts, hands. He comes with that plaster face of his girlfriend. Remember, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
And he comes with a pistol that does it have an extension for the long gun?
I don't know if that's an extension or if that's a cane. I think.
Is that a cane? Okay, I thought maybe it was.
Yeah, I think that is the wand that he uses when he's destroying the paintings. Remember?
Gotcha.
He's like, I kind of. He points at the one. He says, "I kind of like this one, Bob. Leave it." Remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that, man. I mean, look at this. Hold on. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Wow.
Yeah, there's all different ones. Let me see here. Go back to this again. Present. Yeah, I'm not great at this, you guys. I apologize. But I'm trying here. Trying to pull up this. Okay. Yeah, here we go. So here are the other ones. Like here's an Alfred.
Oh yeah.
So Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, from Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah.
Oh,
there's
the
penguin.
penguin. Yeah.
I mean, there's some pretty sweet ones on here. Yeah. Back to the Future.
You're going to get that Joker. I know you are.
Oh, I am. I'm just finding a way to do it. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to do it yet. I've seen them on eBay for pretty decent prices, too.
Right.
Riddler. Look at that.
Look at that, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, I've been talking about getting all the Jokers. I'd love to get all the Jokers.
What are they calling him? I forget. I love how they changed the names.
Oh, yeah. They 1989 version clown.
Virgin Clown, yeah. Like with Batman, the third party will call him like the Night Lord, or they always come with some clever little way to not get a copyright infringement, but call it something like the Gambit, the Soso Toys Gambit Cajun card dealer.
Cajun card dealer.
Yeah, that's what they call it on the box. Yeah,
dual face. I like his dual face instead of
yeah.
Very
cool. I definitely wanted to share that with you guys this morning. I thought that was pretty cool. I stumbled onto that last night, and I was like, man, that Joker is amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd like to have that a lot.
It's something new that got solicited by Hot Toys this week. I'm going to do this. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. Let me get in there and nice pool.
And he's not in here right now, but I want to thank Collecting with Cool Brett for sending me a shirt. Check
I
that
think
out.
Brett was on a minute ago, wasn't he? In the
Was
chat
he?
a minute ago?
I don't know.
He was in there, yeah.
Somewhere.
All right.
Yeah, I
Can you
think
see
there's
that guy?
one on the way. I think there's
Absolutely.
one on the way. He said. Oh, look at that one! Yeah,
So Ryan Reynolds, played
nice
2
pool.
parts. Nice pool, and this thing is. I'm not getting it because I've got the regular Deadpool, but and another Mary
With the
Poppins
dog.
comes with it. But he's got the gold-plated Desert Eagles, of course. I want to get a closer look at
The
that.
Nicolas Cage guns.
Look at that head sculpt. I mean, that's Ryan
Oh,
Reynolds.
that's insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Look, I mean, that looks like a photograph of the guy.
It really does.
yeah.
Not of a toy. But if you're a completist and you want to have everything in the line, that's the next one. See,
That's a cool
there's
one,
like
man.
4 versions of.
I don't know if I'd want it, but man, that's a cool one. I like the head sculpt a lot.
I do, but I've got a third. There he is with the Deadpool from this.
Okay.
I ordered a third-party Ryan Reynolds head sculpt, and it's the Deadpool face with the scarring and stuff. Looks really good, and that should be shipping, and it's going to fit on this figure, and that should be shipping anytime now. I reached out to them last week. They said, "Yeah, we're getting orders in beginning of February, so I'm looking forward to that." So I'll have a swap out, not this head, but
that's sweet, bro.
his damaged head. Yeah, so that's look at him.
Yeah, getting the regular Deadpool, getting a regular a version of the Deadpool, also wouldn't be one that would drag you down into a rabbit hole of collecting, because you could just get just Deadpool and have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm there, John. I have to exercise a bunch of restraint. Like I had Cable before, that's sitting behind me. I have the Deadpool and Wolverine. I did order the Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. And they're coming out with. They've already solicited X-23.
X-23 is one of my favorite characters, so I might have to get her.
We have to get her. They've teased Blade, Elektra, and of course the Channing Tatum Gambit. I'll see. I got to see the figures first. I'm not going to get them all. I didn't put any money down on X-23, but I may have to get that Gambit or Blade depending on how cool they look. What the head sculpts look like. So that's up for a pre-order right now on Sideshow and probably some other sites as well. So here you go. I'm going to stop sharing. Boom. Okay, so that's what's new. What's happened? Oh, I see Rick's in there. Left Coast, Gilster, since I was here last.
Yeah.
There's Gilster. What's up, brother?
New company.
Yeah, he was here. I just seen him. I was too busy trying to figure out how to show that, but that's when he came in and said, "Nice shirt, Ed." I think it was cool.
Yeah, it is a nice shirt.
Yeah, it was nice of him. Very nice. That's why I'm sending one of mine here soon. So I thought it was cool of him.
Oh, it's X-23 from the
Deadpool
movie.
Wolverine.
The girl.
Yeah, it's the grown-up version of her. Yeah.
Very
It's
cool.
nice.
I want one in like either the yellow and blue or the gray and black X-Force costume.
That's cool. Yeah, that'd be real cool.
Well, if this one sells well, they'll do other versions of her, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And if they don't, maybe you can find them aftermarket, like that Mars.
Yeah.
Which I'm very surprised about.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think I'm after that Joker. I may end up getting him, man. He's pretty cool.
There's no may about it. You're just going to get it.
But yeah, I'd like to have all the Jokers and eventually get all the Batmans. I know that Gary is working on the Batmans now.
I am. Got 3 up there. Like I said, I've got the Batfleck on pre-order. The Dark Knight Returns is one comic book version of it, but that's still, and the Clooney I've got on pre-order as well. I'd get a Kilmer, but the only one there so far have out there is the sonar suit that he had at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
when he had the little fold down through the battering. I want him just in the black leopard suit, so it goes with all these guys. So
Rolando.
Be patient. Rolando, hey, what's up, buddy?
I'd like to get a Christian Bale one, so I can have him standing there by my Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah, it's a cool figure.
I've seen a couple good ones. Now, the very first one from Batman Begins, Hot Toy, is a little weak. I was looking at that one. It wasn't.
Yeah, this is the second version from Dark Knight Rises with Bane, and it's a better big figure. And the Christian Bale head sculpt is awesome as well. So
yeah,
we keep showing those up, but they've really stepped up their game as far as the likeness stuff is on point.
So Left Coast Graphics says, I just signed an executive order to bring back Sword Sunday.
Okay, yeah. The ones that get me though are like I didn't know they put these out, but I recently saw the Godzillas. And I was just like,
Hot
oh
Toys?
my gosh, yeah. Like there's
What are you
well, I
talking about?
guess they're selling them on Sideshow, but I think they're some other company. But they're like 12 or 13 inches tall, and they did the one from the 70s, and they did like Godzilla -1. You know,
Oh, that's neat.
and they're like around this one from the 70s was only 130. And then the one from the, I believe they've done the -1, I think 3 different times now, because they keep selling out and people keep demanding. So they keep doing what they call reruns. And they're only $200, but I keep missing it. So if they do another rerun, it might have to be something I grab. I
wouldn't mind having one, but like good size, like a couple feet tall would be awesome.
Yeah, these are 13 or 14 inches. Just
I'm looking at the Sideshow site right now. Yeah, Godzilla 99.95, 218. There's one for 405 that's got a light up feature. That's from the latest movies. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. And then the original 1974.
Yeah, that one would be cool.
170. Yeah.
What was he? Oh, he's 170. I thought he was.
Yep.
I thought they had one for 130, but maybe I was wrong.
Okay.
There's a bunch of Godzillas on Sideshow.
Wow. Yeah, my Spider-Man up here, John, that I was talking about. This is the only Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the gold and black, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really a sweet costume, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty sweet.
That's what he was wearing at the beginning when he was hunting down like Electro.
Like a outfit or something he was wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they've got him on Amazon now for like $198.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I think I paid like $230 for him. It wasn't much more. But I bought him off Amazon. But man, he's sweet. He's got a lot of good detail, and he comes with the Spider-Man mask also. But that face sculpt is ridiculous. I think it really looks
totally Tom Holland.
Yeah. I mean, it looks just like the kid. So I had
now, do you guys? I'm kind of weird like that. If I put one head sculpt on a masked character like Deadpool, I have to put it on. I put them on all of them. Like I have to do all the Batman and everybody because I don't know why. So I don't do it. I did because it's a pain to unbox everything, take it, I'll swap them out. But once in a while, I wanted to switch them and see them, in their natural form. I don't know.
Well, sometimes the head sculpt sometimes are so unbelievable. Like the Spider-Man mask looks good on him, but that head sculpt is ridiculous. Like it looks so good, And then he comes with like the little like a rag mask, it just looks like he's holding it in his hand.
Oh, it's got it. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he just took it off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's a pretty cool pose like that,
That is nice.
Yeah, he's sweet.
What's happening? I see Lack talking John Wayne premiums, $400. Yeah.
Wow.
Too rich for everybody's blood. Yeah.
Hondo.
I just saw they listed the Clint Eastwood figure from Unforgiven. Not Unforgiven. Which one did he play? The preacher? Jesus, Pale Rider. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Those Pale Rider. Yeah. When he played the preacher, they just released a pre-order for that one on Sideshow.
Huh.
But I think it was $310, I believe.
Gary, have you seen Magnificent Seven?
I have the remake
last weekend. It was the remake. Yeah, is amazing.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
I'm surprised they haven't done a Chris Pratt version of that character, or what's his name? What's the big dude who played Fisk in Daredevil? And
I can't think of his name. Shoot, I can't think of his name.
I love the one scene where he comes up, he kills a couple of guys in front of everybody, and they ask him to join they want him to be one of the Magnificent Seven, and as he rides away, Chris Pratt goes, I believe that bear was wearing people's clothes.
Chris Pratt was great in that.
Yeah. That was just on TV a couple nights ago, matter of fact.
Yeah, that's a good movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it was. What else is happening? John Wayne. I'm reading the chat.
John, you're a big Yoda fan, aren't you? Yoda and Grogu?
Yeah, he is.
Yoda, but not so much Grogu, but Yoda. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Sideshow Grogu up here. The life size.
Yeah.
He's pretty sweet, man. He looks real. He looks very real.
I wish I could get one of the big Yodas. I see them every once in a while at different toy stores and other places, but they always want a buttload of money for them, like the life-size Yoda.
Tell me how awesome it is. That's sick.
Yeah, looks cool.
There's a little ball right here, and it's a magnet.
Yeah. Oh, it magnetizes into his hand?
Yeah, it just goes right into his hand.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's the little shift that he's always messing with.
Yeah.
The little, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, that looks a lot like the puppet thing they use on the show.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's sick. Yeah, it is sick. That's like,
when they have to pick it up and carry it around. I mean, it looks like, it totally looks like him.
I mean, it's got the hair, everything.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Crazy. Wow.
That's insane. Very cool.
There's a funky noise happening in the place. I got to investigate. I'll be right back, all right?
Okay.
And what's your droid head?
My buddy Rex Henry made that.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Is it a foam?
No, it's a 3D. It's a 3D print.
Wow.
It's a 3D print.
It looks really good.
That's sweet.
Yeah, they did a good job on that. Wow.
Yeah, from Millennium Workshop.
Oh, I know Millennium. I've seen him.
Yep, that's him. That's right.
Yep. Oh, someone died.
Oh, it's okay. The He-Man figure. Got a big stack of them up here that I need to move around. Yeah. Actually, he made this too. And I painted it, but I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Yeah. Very cool.
Wow.
It's very solid too, man. Like, these are thick.
Yeah.
These are thick. I mean, they can take it some abuse.
So you got to put a visor in it, are you?
Yeah, I need to put a visor in it, and I need.
He's got a hole for the rangefinder if you want, right?
Yeah, I've got the rangefinder, so I just don't have it hooked up yet.
Yeah. That's cool. Did you put some felt foam in there or something? What was that?
Yeah, you can put like memory foam in there.
Yeah.
On the sides and stuff. I mean, it fits, but I need like a riser on the inside. Otherwise, if I can pass my ponytail here.
Oh, cool.
It goes a little low. Yeah. Well, just put foam in it, a thick piece of foam and it'll space it right, just right. Yeah.
Where did they come from?
Millennium Workshop did it, he said.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Rex.
Yep. Rex is a talented man.
Oh, yeah. He does some good stuff. I just painted it. He gave it to me. I sanded it. I painted it. And I'll probably put a visor in it here eventually.
Did you ever finish that big He-Man that you were going to paint?
The big He-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me grab it for you. It's almost
maybe you shot it. I don't remember seeing it, the finished product. Yeah. He had a 3D printed He-Man. It's like a few feet tall that he was going to repaint.
Wow. That's cool.
I wouldn't have any place to put something like that. I got a tough enough time trying to store all these. There it is. All right.
Maybe. I'm having trouble. Here we go. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done his hair or his face yet. I'm a little worried about his eyes. I don't want to screw it up. And I haven't done
put some kind of flat coat on it to seal it, or how'd you do it?
The sword and the shield.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've got some different paints and just spray painted them. He's articulated too. He moves.
Oh, nice.
That's
that
very cool. He's a lot. Yeah, it's like a blown up Origins figure almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, he gave it to me in pieces, and I sanded it and painted it, and got it from there.
Heroes and villains. Yeah, he is happy to see you.
Yeah, I'd like to get into 3D printing, man. I think it's really cool stuff.
Yeah, something that I found really cool was my friend when I got Zartan for the G.I. Joe Classified 6-inch.
Yeah.
I think in the video I had commented that like it'd be cool to have the Swamp Speeder.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend Paul from back in my days of like he's been a friend since elementary school. He sent me a package one day, and in it was a 3D printed for 6-inch scale.
Oh, sweet!
And it was modeled after the original Hasbro toy.
Oh,
so it basically looks like the Hasbro toy, but scaled up to 6 inches.
Nice.
And then and he had painted it. He painted it and actually did weathering. So it looks like it's used and everything. So it's really cool.
That's
And now every time someone sees it when I'm going around, they're like, "Where'd you get that?" You know, like, just like we are, where we're like, "Where'd you get that head?" You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool. That is very cool.
Hold on. Trying to get off this.
I don't know what Lack is doing here with the eggplant.
I know, yeah. What's going on here?
Just every once in a while, you see this eggplant, the Lack is showing off.
There are no rules.
No rules on this channel. No rules.
That's funny.
So, John, I have that same Darth Maul.
Yeah, I do. I see that. Yeah.
I just recently got this Ahsoka with some help from my good friend Gary.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
oh yeah,
she's from Clone Wars.
Yep.
I've got her up there with Darth Maul. I love that fight scene.
Yeah, no, that's the outfit where they did fight in the Clone Wars, right? Isn't that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I love that fight scene where she's like,
that matches up great.
Where she's like, I am no Jedi. Like, I love that. That's that's awesome.
Yeah, she was the free one after the trooper that I got. So when they
I
guess ran out of that trooper, they moved over to her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Gary worked it out where he got it for me, so I thought it was pretty awesome of him.
That's
worked
cool.
out a little.
We
something.
both worked out a little one of the Christmas sideshow deal, John. I told you about it.
Yeah. And what one did you end up with out of that deal?
I ended up getting the end game Iron Man, the damaged
the
version,
Iron Man,
which showed last week. Yeah.
Yep. Very cool. Yeah, we need to do that. We need to figure out a way to do that every year. Like when I have a little money put back,
it's the best time to buy that stuff. I'm telling you.
Definitely, yeah.
I'd like to get that Nightmare Batman and the Superman in the black outfit, and I've seen them on eBay.
I told you, man,
for pretty cheap.
Sideshow offered
that those were the week before the Trooper. Those were the free ones. That
I know.
And I'm all over that Batman. That Batman's awesome. Like the Superman's cool. The Superman's cool, but that Batman is awesome. The Nightmare Batman.
We missed it by a day. Like when
that seems like an insane thing to give away for free. Like I was like, oh my goodness, you know.
I'm surprised more people didn't jump on that. Well, Ed, you've already got them. The Boba Fett.
The 2-pack Boba Fett.
The Mando and Boba set.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what they'll have left over stock next year? You know, we'll see.
Well, like John was saying, some of the troopers, you know, people don't like and stuff. I like all that stuff. I'd buy them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's why I felt good about this year's, because it got me 2 troopers and Darth Maul. So it was it was really cool.
Heck yeah. Well, now Lack has moved on from an eggplant to a rooster. And again, I want to say he's one of my new moderators. And I appreciate that, Lack. I like the rooster.
You've given him the power. Now we're.
I think he's enjoying this.
That's funny. I'm cleaning up in here.
Oh, shoot.
So how many do you have, Gary? 3?
How many Hot Toys?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm only displaying 26. I think I'm up to 22.
Wow.
And then there's 6 more on pre-order that should come throughout the year for now. So I'm real selective though. I don't like I said, I don't have to get a whole wave. It's just like my Marvel Legends. Only more expensive. I just pick out the ones that I think look really cool and of my favorite characters. That's my criteria. So
yeah.
So I'll just rotate these around every now and then.
Well, you can do different things. Like you were saying, you could put head sculpts on them if you want to. You can, change weapons. There's so many things you can do with them. And
repose them. Usually when I
reposing,
dusting about once a month or sometimes twice a month, then I'll repose
I'd still like to have that posing episode with all of you guys. Like we all get together and pose them all different ways and stuff, because I'm still new at posing them. Occasionally I can get a decent pose out of them, and I'm not great at it. A lot of times my hot toys are just standing here like this.
It's
like, that kind of sucks. And
I changed my Wolverine because of Gary. I was trying to get him to do like the claws out, but you can't. You kind of can't really get it to look.
I've got I don't know if you can see it.
So I moved him to the one claw up front like Gary had. Yeah.
This is what he looks like right now. It's not crazy pose, but it's he's in an old action stance. Yeah.
Now who makes that one?
This is that Hono Studios. That's the same. Yeah. I've got the Magneto paid for, and that should be shipping real soon, so I can
How
put them
much are
against
those
each
ones?
other there. Yeah, that'll be cool.
How much
They're-
are the Hono ones? I know you and John both have. Both have one
160
of
or
those.
something like that. It was
160?
wasn't
Yeah,
it,
he
Gary?
was 160. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a deal, and it's heavy, it's beefy,
Yeah.
it's a great looking figure, it's great articulation. The only
They
thing I
are.
don't like about them is the claws are too long. They are just too. They're supposed to fit in his, the forearms basically when they're unsheathed, but they're way longer. But
Mm.
and
I
the
think
base
they
that they
look
give you
cool,
is
though.
way too big. You got
Yeah,
that
the
giant
base
base.
is too big. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought
Yeah.
a custom one on eBay for $15, and that's what he's standing on.
Okay.
So I've done that a couple of times. Actually, Thor's on a custom base as well. This Endgame Thor. So you can
Yeah,
find
that's the other
Endgame.
thing. Like I bought 2 bases off. I think I got some bases for around $10 that I used
Mhm.
for because I got a 3-0 Snake Eyes and a 3-0
Remember
Nice.
those? Yeah.
Storm
Shadow?
Shadow, and
Nice.
they don't come with bases. They're cheaper. They're like around their figures at around 120, 130, and I think the reason is because they don't come with all the other accessories. They
I
come with
see.
extra hands and heads and stuff, but you get you don't get a stand or any of that stuff with them, So I had to buy, and they worked out. The stands worked out that I found.
Mhm.
Just simple little black
Yeah.
stands.
Yeah, that's all it needs. That little that base popped off that thing early minute. It was somehow ended up across the room. I don't know how it bounced off the wall and flying over there. Took me 2 minutes to find it.
When I was at the house with my mom, we were talking about that exact thing because she dropped a Lego piece,
Mm-hmm.
and we were in the kitchen on the dining room table basically, and it should have fallen straight down.
Yeah, you would think.
But you know how things go, like what you're saying. So
Yeah.
it ended up across the room, around a corner, and in the other room by the doorway. So somehow it bounced all the way around, like it was like
silly.
on
Yeah.
a journey or something. It's
I
like,
do it
how
all
does
the
it do
time.
that?
I drop something, I
Like-
look straight down, thinking it's right here at my feet,
Yeah,
and then the search begins. I got to get a flashlight. I'm looking under the bed, looking under the
Yeah.
dresser.
yeah.
Ugh, whatever.
Here's my Luke, John.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he definitely could be a Mandalorian, Luke.
So what I did was my Mando came with 2 Grogus, 2 little Grogus.
Yeah.
I just kind of stick him there with Luke.
Okay. There you go.
Just kind of pretend that's the Mando one. That way I don't get obsessed with buying all the other
There you go.
other
Yeah,
figures.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You're
Jedi
welcome
Lukes are like the best, man. They really are. They really look good.
Oh yeah, they do look
We'll
really
have to have
cool.
Lack on. He can show off his Indiana Jones sometime.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. He says I have a pretty radical Indiana Jones care of Gary.
I may or may not have sent him an Indiana Jones.
Oh wow, that's awesome, bro. TJ, works in progress. Hello there. Hello. Welcome.
Oh, here you go, TJ. Nice.
Well, anything you're waiting on, Gary?
I am waiting on notification for that Magneto, the Hono Studios Magneto.
Okay.
Should be shipping real soon. And then after that, it's probably going to be the Return of the Jedi Han Solo.
Okay.
I think those should be the next 2 that I get in. But you got to play the
Because
waiting
you're
game once
getting
they're
all the
before.
Hans, right? You got all the.
Hmm?
You got the Han.
Yeah,
From
I've got the
Solo
Solo
story.
Star Wars story, and then Old Man Solo. So
Oh,
Jedi
you don't
Solo right in the middle.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought that was the Bespin, but no, it's going to be the.
They got to do a Bespin one day. That it's been talk for a long time why they went Jedi first. With Bespin still out there, but they will eventually. They're going to do them all. They'll put every variation of every character.
Yeah.
You can get a Mud Trooper version of Young's Han Solo if you want to.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that's one that I was thinking I'll end up having to get eventually too. And then the Range Trooper, I'd like that guy, the fluffy snow guy.
Yeah.
But those things are on the secondary market went up. They're like $400 or $500.
Right. Yeah, you gotta shop around and don't
Yeah.
just jump the first time.
Right. Well, I am really thinking about that Joker. I may end up getting that Joker. He's heavy on my mind since last night when I seen it. I was like, that is badass.
Well, I'm predicting that the next time we do a show, if it's next week or the week after, you will already have that Joker.
That could happen. That could happen. I'm really thinking about it.
At least
I like the alternate costumes a little bit more than the normal costumes. Like the Heath Ledger Joker I have is in a bank robbery outfit, which I love that outfit, and it's not used very much in the movie. And this Joker, he's wearing not the full Joker costume. He's wearing the little Joker costume that he wore when he broke into the art studio place. And
right.
That's kind of cool. You know what I mean? I like that. And how he's not full Joker face makeup where you can kind of see where the fingers went through. Or it actually comes to three. One is like a face paint, because when he paints his face brown, that's when he looks like he's normal.
Right.
He actually has white underneath of him. So one is just a brown face. Then the other one is like where the paint is just scuffed on his forehead.
Yeah. The one thing where he wiped off his forehead and wiped the makeup away. Yeah.
And the other one is just the fingers. So I'm like, man, that is really cool. I just kind of like that more than just a normal Joker,
They're doing they call their Artisan series. Have you seen those? And they're all the same figures, but with rooted hair.
Rooted hair. Oh, wow.
Really nice. I mean, they've really taken it but the price is they're like $50, $60 more than they were.
Wow.
But they're good looking. And the Joker, Heath Ledger Joker one's a nice one. Yeah. So
Heath Ledger Joker would be a cool one because he had cool hair. Yeah,
they're talking about doing a Leia. They'll do them all eventually. All the popular characters you're going to see, over and over again. Every variation they're going to do. So Well, what do you think, guys? I think that might just about do it for us. To quote Lack's last comment, do it.
Yeah, I'm going to get hard out at noon. That sounds good to me, brother.
Yeah.
Good to you, John? You got anything else you want to talk about, brother?
No, just speaking of do it, I could see in the future, since I have Vader and Maul, I can see in the future getting the Emperor sitting in his chair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That would be cool.
Stay tuned.
or at least if they just come out with the Emperor, getting an Emperor, and then have someone 3D print a chair and just put them in it.
You can definitely do that. Yeah, you can definitely do that. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's just about going to do it for this week's episode of Hot Toys, Hot Coffee. I'm Gary from Gary's Grails, reminding you once again, your Grails are out there. Go find them. For myself, Super John from the Super Awesome Geek Show, and Ed from Rebels, Reptiles, and Games, we will see you next time.
Stay on, everybody.
No, thanks for joining us, brother. It was great.
Not hot coffee anymore. Kind of cold coffee, but cheers.
See you guys. Everybody have a good one.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Ed.
See you.
Just us. No rules.
Duke here from the Joes. Okay, I've spoken to the other Joes, and we're up for it. From here on in, you have the code names.
Rebels.
Hey, it's a real Joe. So, yo, Joe. Knowing is half the battle.
Rebels! This is a pineapple, and this is Sword Sunday.